this press conference and tell you what you can expect on July 25th at the O2 Arena at the Indigo. Firstly, from across the pond, from across the Atlantic, one of the biggest characters I've known and a viral sensation just about every time he opens his mouth, Tony Giles.
I don't really need a mic anyway, everybody can hear me. I'm usually loud enough. Yes, but all I can say is, whoa, America. Yes, I made it, finally. It's only took me 40 years to get here, but we're here with Right2fight, and I just can't believe the welcoming that we've had being over here. So I'm a fighter that I wear my heart on my sleeve. So I'm just going to speak from the heart when I say this, and this is legendary. And the name Hall of Fame Fight Night,
WBC Hall of Fame Fight Night.
Yeah. We've got a lot to live up to. But meeting Victor, my opponent over there, I'll say one thing. He is honoured to fight you. Oh yes, even though he's sticking something out of me. He's honoured to fight you. Everybody knows Victor. When I got offered the fight, I remember watching a podcast, and what he said about his family and his kids, you know what? He's not just a fighter, he's a legendary father as well. And I've got 5 kids, and everything I do is for them kids, you know, so, and him as well, as I watched on there. So I thought, you know what? We've both had a long career, we both know what it feels like to not have the fight game. Yeah, both been retired, both come back, and now we've got the opportunity to stand on one of the biggest, in the biggest arenas in London, you know, on the biggest platform, Right2fight. And you know what? 2 men in a 1 man lead and crack on with their career, because this is all on the line. You know, it's not an this is going on box rec, it's licensed by the PBA. Yes, it is win or lose. So whoever wins is going to crack on with their career. Whoever loses is going to probably take him out of business, you know, because we can both talk. We can, but yeah, we'll end up being a presenter. You know what? If not, yeah. But anyway, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone over here. All right, thank you for the warm welcoming, and you know what? I look forward to the fight, and I've got my utmost honour and respect for him, for the Mosleys, and everybody. I wish him well with his training camp, and I hope to see the most vicious Victor on the night.
You're being very diplomatic there. You're being very diplomatic there, Tony. Now, covering top-level boxing my entire career. I've been in this sport since I was a teenager. I've known Victor Ortiz and watched him perform all of that time. I've never seen anybody that is not a world-class operator even give this man so much as a challenge. What makes you think you're coming from the other side of the pond and dragging him to London to do what? How can you be vicious Victor Ortiz?
Well, I'm not a boxer, I'm a fighter, and when that bell goes, everyone's going to see it. Yes, this is a crossover boxing special fight that nobody can anticipate what's going to happen on the night. You know, as soon as that bell goes, he can't train for what he don't know, and basically he does not know how I fight. I know how he fights, you know. So, and I know he's a brilliant boxer, world class. So boxing is, yeah, definitely one of those things that I'm not going to be doing with him. I'm going to hit the front of the middle of that ring and then just lay some leather down, and that's it. You know, it made the best man win. I'm willing to go out on my shield. I waited 40 years for this moment, you know. So all systems go.
Well, Victor, I don't think you waited 40 years to fight Tony Giles, but you've heard some trash talk with the best of them. I've seen you sitting across there from Floyd Mayweather and some of the other iconic fighters in this sport. This man says he's a fighter, you're a boxer. He's going to show you what fighting is all about.
I wasn't born 40 years ago. No, first time and foremost, we're in the house of God, man. So glory be to Jesus Christ. You know, at the end of the day, man, I'm just thankful and grateful to be thought of by the people, man, right here. These are all champions. Anybody up here on the stage right now, under this roof, is a champion. If you're gonna step in that ring, I don't care if you have wins, losses, or draws. Like, hey, we've all been through the war zone here and there. I mean, at the end of the day, we all, you know, we're here to live. That's what we do. I don't have much to say. Just, hey, I'm very grateful for this opportunity once again. yes, I've shared the likes of Floyd Mayweather, along with many huge big names. I've had some wins, I've had some losses. At the end of the day, I don't think I've given a fight to truly disappoint. I can name a couple that just took place. I'm not going to. But at the end of the day, I don't wear track shoes when I fight. He don't wear track shoes when he fights.
That's
you
right.
know what we're talking about. So at the end of the day, it's a full-on war, and for me personally, to go to his motherland, thank you. It's a pleasure, a privilege, and hey, I'm just gonna go out there and do what God sent me to do and just have some fun and spread the word, but also, hey, have some fun in that ring.
That's right.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, thank you guys.
Yeah. Victor, I have one more question for you. As I said, as I began my career as a boxing journalist, you were at the top of the sport. So we've had many, many years in this game together and some iconic nights. I never really thought I'd be standing on a stage conducting a press conference. I hadn't gotten to this level by the time I thought it would be done for you in the ring. So this is a great privilege for me. Talk to me about what it is that keeps that fire burning bright. You've done all the things, you've got all the money, you've got a beautiful family out there. Why do you want to knock heads with this lug?
First of all, check this out. I'm proud of you, man, because we were just talking in the back. I'm very proud of you. That's amazing. Where you've come to where you're going. Man, you know what keeps me going? My sons. I have Royal, Malachi, my baby boy Ezekiel right there.
Beautiful.
As well as my coach Francisco. As well as, man, this is family right here. Manolo, my family right here, the Ortizes, right here. Coach, Robert Ortiz, Robert Jr. Ortiz, Timothy Ortiz. I mean, that's all my familia. So at the end of the day, what keeps me really going and pushing, even the times I've been dropped, I'm like, I look at my trunks, thankfully now, because I have their names on my trunks. So I go down, I'm like, oh, man down, man down. I look at my trunks, okay, get up. So yeah, it's a whole different, it's a different push for me. You hear that guy? It's those little dudes, those little precious moments that keep me going. So I'm gonna leave it all in the ring for my children, and it's gonna be a good time.
Man, thank you for being here. We can't wait to see you back in the ring on July 25th at the Indigo at the O2. It really is a different metal that these guys are made of. They're not like us. They are legends for a reason.
I forgot to say one more thing though. This is legendary right here. This family, Mosley, was my favorite of all time when I was a little boy. So to share that ring, man, the gentleman across the street, yes, Tony Giles, man, David, and we didn't give him his last name earlier for David. So at the end of the day, I just wanted to say, it is a pleasure and a privilege, that's it.
All right, Johnson, settle down. Well, let me tell you what, this is called the Hall of Fame, now the WBC Hall of Fame Fight Night for a reason, because we have Hall of Fame fighters on this card, and the WBC is the reason for that on the night. So we're gonna have an induction ceremony for the WBC Legends of Boxing. Before this night takes place on July 25th, we will see the WBC induct these legends into their Hall of Fame, namely Shane Mosley, amongst others, at 11 a.m. on Sunday, June 22nd. This year, you will have an opportunity to get engaged with that induction ceremony. It's gonna be at 5226 Pomona Boulevard, right here in Los Angeles, in Pomona. And get your tickets, get on board, watch this man inducted into the Hall of Fame first, and then get your tickets across the Atlantic, because you're gonna see a Hall of Fame fight night that is unmatched. So let's get this up.
I forgot two important men in my life, which is Carlos Adams, man, my advisor, and Jose, man. Those two gentlemen, if it weren't for them, man, I don't know where I'd be, man. Seriously. So I just want to say thank you to Carlos Adams, aka it's the Adams boxing shoes. You guys haven't picked them up, you better go get them. But anyways.
That's right. None of us get
Kai guy for the rad can, okay? Anyway.
None of us get here on our own, so everybody has a bit of a team, and we appreciate you pointing out your team. We appreciate Rudy, who is just up here and officially making this a WBC Hall of Fame Fight Night. So don't forget to go to the induction ceremony, where you can see this Hall of Fame fighter inducted into the WBC Legends of Boxing. Now, the man who has bravely, maybe insanely, decided that after Shane Mosley is inducted yet again into yet another Hall of Fame, wants to enter the ring against him on July 25th at the O2. I mean, I really need to understand, David Curzal, what is going through your head?
Oh, so much. I mean, first, I want to thank God because for the opportunity. With God, all things are possible, including beating a legendary boxer. And then this promotion is taken over Right2fight. Jesse, Robert, Tony Giles? Is it Giles?
You're gonna need God.
It's Giles. Tony Giles. Remember that, everybody. Yeah, so it's an honor just to share the ring with Shane. I know this is his hometown. I got a lot of people supporting me here though. I invited a lot of you guys. Thanks for showing up from all over. Amazing martial arts, good friends I've met, people I've worked with on films. So, you know, thanks for coming out, guys, and supporting me in this whole event. So, yeah, man, Shane has 41 knockouts. So after this fight, my nickname's either going to be 42 or it's going to be King David. Because, like, people tell me, oh, you know, just like, play it safe, just survive till the end. It's like, F that, man. Like, somebody's going down. Somebody's going down. We have to entertain people, right?
That's right.
So, somebody's
Got the
going
right
to
to fight. I got to tell you, again, not unlike Victor Ortiz, I've been covering Shane his entire career. In fact, one of my first birthdays when I was in the sport, I had just gotten into the sport. I mean, I was still a teenager. My birthday was on June 17th. And you may remember that date, Shane, because that's the day you first beat Oscar De La Hoya. That was the theme of my birthday party. Now, some of you, I'm sure, Pomona, a lot of you, have met Shane Mosley. He's all smiles, he's shaking hands and kissing babies and taking pictures. This is not a nice man once the first bell rings. This is not the guy you're gonna be fighting. And I didn't need to know it. What, do you have some kind of secret weapon? Do you have some kind of technique that he hasn't seen before? How do you not become number 42?
Oh man, I've been training with so many amazing boxing coaches. I mean, we got one right here. This is like the GOAT from the UK, John Edwards. Man, I'm gonna be training a lot more with him, with legendary fighter Shoney Carter. I've trained with Don Wilson, Phil Polina, Mark Lemrick. You get Tim Witherspoon, Philly Shell. So I'm feeling pretty good, and of course I got that martial arts background. One of my instructors, Gary Amon, Grandmaster Gary Amon. So check this out, man. So after I beat Shane, not only will I get the Right2fight belt, I'm gonna get my 6th degree black belt. And Gary trains under Steven Seagal, so we got some secret techniques.
Steven Seagal. And certainly, Shane, it's time to come to you. Obviously, you've done, again, so much in the sport. You've been, I don't even know how many Hall of Fames. This is just the most recent, but it's the green belt, so it's the biggest. And I just want to know, when that bell rings on July 25th, what will we be seeing from the Sugar and Shane Mosley?
Wow, I mean, you're gonna see greatness again, and I think that, I'm not sure David doesn't understand what type of person, like you, just try to tell him what type of person I am when I'm in the ring. I'm a nice guy outside the ring, but when I get into the ring, it's different, and I'm not sure what faith he believes in, but pray to that you turn out safe. and I'll do the same thing. You can speak if you like to. Go ahead, but yes.
Hey, is this on?
I need the mic, you're up.
Hey, okay. Look, man, I only signed up for the full experience, so like I said, man, it's either get knocked out or knock him out. So a lot of boxing fights recently, Even, you know, a great boxer you recently trained, Shane, Devin Haney, you know, the output wasn't there. And then, like, people were disappointed with the Canelo fight.
That only means one option is that means you're getting knocked out. And those are the two options. There's only you're getting knocked out. I'll tell you something. My dad would rather die than to lose to you. I'm serious. Like, I'm so serious. Like, you're losing. You're getting knocked out. Like, that's it.
Look, man,
I promise.
Real quick.
So the thing is, I feel bad because he doesn't understand. Like he doesn't understand a real fighter. Like you're thinking about Devin Haney running around the ring and doing whatever he's doing. I'm not Devin Haney. I'm not anybody that is ever in the ring to cheer for Satan. Like I'm a different person. I promise you, I'm a different person. And there's a lot of people in here that's from Pomona will tell you I'm different.
Well, I want to apologize in advance to Victor Ortiz because I like Victor, but, you know, Shane's his hero, and I'm going to take out his hero, so.
Come on, you want all the smoke. What'd I do to you? Yo, Vic caught a stray right now. Hey, but I'm from Kansas, bro. It's the calm before the storm, bro. Chill.
Shane, we've got to talk a little bit. As I mentioned that this is a family affair, that you're all honorable men. I don't want to get out of here without talking about the Shane Mosley Foundation, what that does for people, what the motivation is behind it.
Well, yeah, I definitely, the foundation wants to help the kids and, you know, help people to be stronger and be better in the community. Both here in Pomona and in Puerto Rico, where I'm actually residing. So, yeah, the Mosley Foundation is definitely about the kids and definitely about the people, helping and uplifting the community.
Honorable men. Go ahead, Shane.
One thing, I just want to make sure that people know that my sister, Serena Mosley Peru, she's the one that helped put all this together and help bring everybody out here. And you know, also I want to thank the Right to Fight for being, you know, being a part of this, or taking this on, because this is going to be a great promotion. It's going to be a great card, I believe. And I'm looking forward to doing many more.
Yeah. Let's thank the whole Mosley family, the Right2fight family, for this, the WBC for honoring us. They brought this to Pomona for a reason. And Jack, final words, Jack Mosley.
I want to say another thing too, because that we need to understand is in Pomona there's another hero here. That when I started, when I was 8 years old, I started, and you know, Tony Serta was Tony Serta. He's brought so many, he got so many champions in Pomona. This is why you have so many champions. This is Saturday I mean, everybody came to this gym, and I remember him fighting my first amateur fight. And him being so happy and surprised of me winning, to see me on his lap, it's like, yeah, I mean, he's definitely a hero here in Pomona. And people definitely. And also, I mean, we know Greg Quinte is my first debut fight. He's definitely California state champion. Paul Becky, you know, all the world champions that came from Pomona came through Tony Serta. Came through the gym of Tony Pomona. Right here.
Victor Ortiz, Tony Giles, July It will be war. Don't fall for that, Tony. That hug is just the first step to getting close enough to knock you down. I've seen it.
The Gypsy Kingdom is under attack. Yes.
All right, this is our co-main event. July 25th, Indigo, London. Now let's bring the main event front and center. Let's bring the main event front and center. David Curzal and Hall of Famer Sugar Shane Mosley, July 25th at the O2 Arena, WBC Hall of Fame Fight Night. The legends are in the building. All action. Don't forget to turn up right here in Pomona.